Well, hello all, and welcome back to the spooky stream. My name, as always, is Mr. Harlan Guthrie, and I'm here tonight with my lovely wife, Mrs. Jo Guthrie. How are you tonight, my love?
I am excited. I am dancing.
Ah?
Cha cha cha.
Ah?
Cha 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 cha.
That's
And I
right.
hope
It's the
you'll join me.
spooky stream. Once again, it is Friday night, and we are here to scratch the itch.
I was gonna say we're gonna scare the crap out of you.
That too. We're gonna scare the crap. We're gonna scratch the itch and do this sound effect. Oh, I didn't unmute it. Wait, hold on. This sound effect. There you go.
Professional.
Oh, what a week, what a week. What a mighty fine week. Yes,
That's
ladies,
a good song.
gentlemen, non-binary friends, welcome to the spooky stream. If this is your first spooky stream,
Like you, Bart.
like you, Bart.
I
Bart,
see you there.
we need more Bort license plates.
Like my son is also named Bort.
We need to let you in the front door. Click, unlock, come on in.
Oh, I see you're in your pajamas already.
Everyone take off your shoes, please. This is a Canadian household.
We're Canadians.
Sit down on the big jean-covered couch. And boy, am I excited to hang out with everybody.
Crack open a fresh pizza.
Crack open your fresh pizza.
And then there's
a nitrous
glug,
pizza.
glug, 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 and then pizza just comes out.
Yeah, I hope you've been having a great week. I hope you're gearing up for a great weekend, if those are the two options. But today sucks. So anything before, everything after. But you're here now. You're locked in. You're stuck. You're
welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah, if this is your first spooky stream, this is where Joe and I play spooky streams and enjoy ourselves along with all of yous. And it's going to be fun, you know?
We're going to have a great time.
A great time. But Roses of Envy is only here for a limited time, so we got to go quick.
Yep.
'Cause
Happy
otherwise
Lab Week, Dahlia.
Happy Lab Week,
We
Dahlia.
had our Lab Week last week in Canada, Medical Lab Technology
There you go.
Week.
I
I didn't
also-
tell you, Harlan, but they gave me pizza at work.
I feel betrayed. I feel like that was probably the day where I was like, let's order pizza, and you're like, nah.
No, I'm good.
I also changed the Twitch title
Finally.
since the starting of this, which someone was like, it still says closing ceremonies, and I just updated it. So, ha.
Take that, everybody.
Eat that. Eat this. Tonight, we're scratching the itch, which means we're playing a bunch of itchy games. What does that mean? Well, itch.io is like a indie website where you can publish your own games. And I picked a combination of popular and new and popular to populate our 15 game list.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be great. Who knows? So let's do it. Let's start off like a boss. Because I'm ready. I want to be spooked.
Congratulations to Chris, who just got approved today for top surgery.
Congratulations. I sucked on my own spit there.
So
I got
exciting that he
Congratulations,
almost choked
Chris. Woot woot.
Happy for you.
Rock on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we do this one in Italiano just to
Just to
stretch our
fuck
muscle
with ourselves.
for pizza themes?
Espanol.
Espanol. No,
Do you
let's
think
do
you
this.
would be able to suss it out?
No. I mean, it depends how much talking there is. I would probably have a better chance. Oh, what would I have a better chance with? I don't even know. Who knows?
Who knows?
Charlie's making breakfast for dinner.
Ooh, I love
I
that.
want to eat pancakes for dinner.
I want to get stuck in your head. I was speaking with Megan Lloyd today, and she had a really interesting thing that she was talking to me about, and I, in my head the whole time, I
He's
was
just
like,
rubbing this in. It's like, hey guys, I had
got
a
to
good
talk to
conversation today.
Megan. No, but she was talking about something, and the whole time she was talking, I was like, I need to ask this to Harlan on the spooky stream,
Oh,
and I'm really excited to get into it.
okay. But not yet?
Should I just start?
I don't know. Well, let's start this
Let's
first, because I
start
don't
the
know what this
game,
is.
and then I'll get into it.
Let's do it.
Okay. English, though, right?
Probably. What does this say? Is this Italian? Loadiang playas what? Oh.
Aww.
A lakeside walk in the Dolomites.
Elegi Ali.
I don't know what that means.
I like the little owl picture, though. It's very cute.
Where are the Dolomites? Let's do it. Oh, see, this is what an itch game is. There's no fuff. There's no faffing.
There's no faffing or
Gets
fuffing.
straight to the G to the G spot. It gets right there.
Pardon me.
This is an 18 plus stream, of course. 18 plus for Joe and I, my lovely wife and I. We like to say anything and everything that we want within reason. But that does not mean that the chat can be saying naughties. It's gotta be cool.
Whoa, check out that screenshot. Knox posted a picture of Arthur and John Stuffies from
Demelza.
Nerd Fairy Studios.
Nerdbird Studios.
Nerdbird. I'm so sorry. From Nerdbird Studios.
Yes.
Demelza, that's right.
Demelza. Fantastic. Great job.
So glad that you got a pair.
The
Hey,
game
nice pair.
spot.
Sorry.
Nice pair.
Okay.
Hubla hubla.
I like the vibe of this game.
Yeah.
It's very like...
Look, there's a DAC. A DAC.
No, that looks evil.
A DACK. It's a DAC.
That's an evil duck.
What the fuck?
I know it.
Whoa. It's lit without light.
That's what I mean. This is
Bienvenue.
okay,
Where
we
is
did
this?
pick English though, right?
Yeah, but we're not in England, obviously.
Oh.
Mount Piss. Harlan, don't call it Mount Piss.
Don't do that.
Piss versus blood. Harlan has enough naughty to cover for us all. Exactly.
You guys don't even know.
Let Daddy take care. August 14th. That's today's date.
Happy Fuck Your Eyes Friday, everybody.
Wow.
So Harlan, here's the question
Yo.
that I developed from what Megan was talking about.
So you stole Megan's question and now you're
I'm taking full credit and I won't be mentioning her
wearing
name
Megan's
again.
question skin. Everything's
dancing
fine here.
Dancing around in the moonlight wearing Megan's skin question over my own
Delicious.
skin. There are now 6 seasons of Malevolent.
Yep.
You have played a lot of video games in your life.
You better believe it, darling.
If you were making a Malevolent video game and every season / chapter of the game was represented in a different in a different video game genre or style or emulating a different kind of game,
Whoa.
which season would be represented by which game or style? For example, point and click adventure game, or you could specifically say like Monkey Island.
Right.
So season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5, season 6.
Yeah, I like it. So, I mean, assuming it's point and click adventure games, just to start.
I mean, you can do anything.
Season 1 would be like, well, see, a lot of those point and clicks are going to be obscure.
That's okay. People can look them up
Yeah.
and learn about you.
Would probably be something like that game we streamed a little bit of. I think it was called Abscission or something, where it was like a detective solving a murder. It was point and click adventure. That,
Okay.
or there's another one I'm thinking of called, it's relatively recent. I played about 5 hours of it.
Is it the one where we started in an apartment building and went down
That's
the
Abscission.
elevator?
The other one I'm thinking of, though, I didn't play on stream, and it would take place in the 1800s, and it was about mysticism and spiritualism in the 1800s. So that'd be season 1. Season 2 would be like Lucasfilm's The Dig a little bit. I've never played all of it, but I know it starts off like kind of in an odd world.
Cool.
Oh, I'm so scared right now, guys. I'm so scared.
I'm so scared right now.
Squeaky. Season 3. Oh, be that's I think of season 3. Because it's so cold and the wind is so cold.
Would it be
It would be King's Quest 5 when he's up in the mountains and he needs to cloak. Season 4 would be like Monkey Island, kind of. A little bit more silly. Season 5 would be King's Quest proper. And season 6 would be like, man, I'm thinking of a game, but I can't think about it. I don't know the name. Oh, there's something in the woods.
Those are some slimy ass woods.
Season 6, I can't reveal too much yet. But let's say if they're not point and click adventure games, They're just vid games in gen.
Yeah, any
Look,
games.
there's a Bodhi there.
Hello,
Excuse me, sir. Oh, he's got a backpack. He's just hiking.
Enjoy your hike. I hope you stay hydrated.
Hello. Season 1 is like classic Call of Cthulhu. It'd be Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth type vibe.
Mm-hmm.
First person, detective, blah, blah, blah. Sinking City-esque, but way less creepy. Season 2, that's where it starts getting funky. Because it's out there, you know? It's a bit like Journey to the Savage Planet, but like way toned down.
But
Burbs.
you know, like some of the visuals that were part of, what was that oil rig game?
Yeah. What was that called?
I don't remember.
Jess would know.
Yeah. She's here.
Jess. What was that game called?
Jess.
Stay the Deep, I think.
Was it?
Stay the Deep? Something like that.
Um,
If not, it should have been called that because that's a cool name.
Just the like wacky.
Or Still Wakes the Deep.
Still Wakes the Deep. Just the wacky rainbow.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be season. That wouldn't be a season though.
No, but I'm thinking.
You're thinking?
I'm thinking.
Season 3 would be like The Long Dark, which is a great game.
I was thinking almost that. Until Dawn. No, what's it called?
Yeah, Until Dawn.
Yeah.
A little bit. I'd still go Long Dark. It's a little bit more like firing a gun at wolves vibe for me, in my mind.
Just a bunch of rats says this game is making me dizzy.
Oh, it's because the FOV is too tight.
Yeah, they don't have a slider.
See? People call me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
People say I'm crazy. Season 4 would be... Oh, I just had it. Oh, L.A. Noire.
Oh, yeah, fun.
Like driving around,
Yeah,
solving
yeah.
crimes.
Yeah,
Obviously,
everyone, all patrons, don't forget your blood oath.
Blood Oath.
Can't talk about season 6 yet.
Season 5 would be, I mean, like Kingdom Come Deliverance with like a flair of... There's no like video game like Season 5 where you play I mean, there are, but there's no good ones where you play a character purposely at a time. That's not a trope done enough in video games.
Agree.
And then Season 6, I mean, we all know what Season 6 video game it is.
Everybody
so far,
knows it.
but
Don't say
I'm not
it.
going to say shit.
It's so obvious.
Yeah. Well, not so obvious. Come on.
It is.
Give me a little bit of credit here.
Rebecca, you can mail your blood in for the blood oath if you
Mail
missed
that
the
blood in.
drop off date.
Mail
you
it
can
to
mail
www.drinkthisblood.com /http. Harlan, others and I have a question. Can you read that? Others and I have a question.
There is a certain user by the name of Grail. They have been joining in a certain pattern of months and leaving immediately after. They seem to boost the server and be in Patreon. Who is Grail? What is the lore? Are they relevant to Malevolent or its future?
I have no idea.
I think it's probably someone who's a patron who's connected
Who doesn't
their
want to be part of the Discord.
Patreon to the Discord and doesn't want to be here. That
Correct.
happens all the
But
time.
I don't know why they boost the server.
I don't think they boost the server.
Whoa. Alan. What?
Are they stealing
They're
fish?
taking bodies.
Bodies out of the water?
Body of water. That's
it's
why
a
it's called a
pun.
body of
I got it.
water. But yeah. But yeah, so those are the video games of the seasons.
I like that.
I hope you enjoy. If you're not a patron, consider being a patron. Oh no!
Oh, we're getting abducted too?
Wee!
We put the duck in abducted.
We put the we in. We
We've-
are being abducted.
That's good.
I mean, as we established last spooky stream, aliens are the least spooky.
Correct.
Because it's going to be an autopsy. It's like, that can be horror. That can be... Oh, wait, maybe not. Twist.
Home.
It's Italy.
Tweet home.
No, now it's home, X home. Get it?
Because we're not there anymore.
Twitter, tweet,
Oh.
X.
Yeah, I got that.
This isn't the Uber I called for. Says E ... Oh, I hope they don't probe me. Oh, Jasper had an awful week. He got laid off. Ah.
Sorry, Jasper.
I'm so sorry. Developed for Spaghetti Invasion. Yeah, we've had a rough week too, sort of. Oh, it's been over the map.
Let's not be...
No, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But I will say, if you are not a patron currently, boy, are you missing out. You should be a patron.
Not
Because
only is Da Capo available for you to listen to,
right now,
which is a phenomenal episode,
It's
and I
phenomenal.
can't wait for it to come out
It's
next
phenomenal.
week, right?
it comes out when, yeah, something like that. Wednesday, maybe? I
You should probably know.
don't know.
But the first chapter of season 6 is also out.
And the second one's going to be out Monday. Monday!
Never been a better time.
Never been a better time to be a patron. Season 6. For real, guys, you got to get on that Patreon. It's crazy in here.
Thanks, Jess.
Amen,
It is.
Jess. We need it. You want to be a patron, but you're saved for a car. Hey, I hear you. No worries if you can't do it.
That's why, I mean, the show is free. You just have to wait. That's all. So don't stress about it.
Gotta wait. I can't wait for the next episode either, Volt Control. Maybe if I'm tempted, I'll release it tonight.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, remember? You heard it.
I'm
You
so
freaking
stupid.
heard it, nerd.
You're right.
No, it's because...
God, I'm dumb.
Because I finished it already. People are going to be like, what? He didn't close the poll.
I wish we could give subs for
Closing the poll.
Patreon. Yeah, Harlan was able to turn it back on, the gift subs.
I did. I turned the gift subs back on. Because, frankly, I need the money. I'm not going to lie.
Additionally, there were some glitchy things happening with it turned off where we were not able to access
Yeah.
people's subscriptions in order to determine whether they had been receiving their, what do we call them? Rewards, I guess. So that was a challenge
Kisses?
for us.
Something like that. Something like kisses.
Their Patreon kisses.
Patreon kisses. Oh, Luna Maria, you didn't have to do that.
Thank you, Luna Maria.
Although I was really appreciative last time. Everyone was so kind. We got a whole bunch of donations to the Ko-Fi, which I really, really appreciated. And I also really appreciated getting to prioritize people who had questions that they wanted answers that didn't have overt spoilers when they donated to the Ko-Fi. So, same premise.
We're going to do that again?
Yeah.
Cool.
Why not? I mean, listen, if you are dropping a few bucks, even if it's just $1, it's like we get I want to directly address something that you have. So, yeah, if you donate to the Ko-Fi and you have a question, whether it be as nebulous as why does this person join and leave the Discord, which unfortunately I don't have an answer for, or something that you wish Ren asked in an interview, or that you just wish you could ever ask me about anything to do with Malevolent, Divisor, or hell, Dice Shame, then, you know, I would, it's like, I love tipping you guys during Spooky Stream. It's like being at a drag brunch. I love that analogy and comparison. Happily, I will be,
I'll be a drag king at
I'll
drag
be
brunch.
your drag king. Anyway, I did want to mention too that the person, I missed their name, but someone's been listening to Dice Shame and doing a bunch of Dice Shame art, and they're here, and I love it.
Thank you for
So
listening
shout
to
out.
Dice Shame.
Your name starts with a D. It's like your name looks like DiCapo, which is funny.
I'll take a
But it's
look,
like-
see if I can find it.
But shout out to you, and this is Ray
is it-
saying thank you so much for
Is
your
it
amazing.
Dacty?
Yeah, Dacty. Thank you so much for the amazing art you've been doing. It makes me feel so warm and snuggly inside. Really appreciate it. All right. Oh, Sparks already sent a donation. Thank you, Sparks.
Thank you.
Yes, Dacty. There you are. They say 1 to 150. 1 to 50. Love it. All right. In the meantime, unable to sleep and your reality shatters, you hallucinate impossible things, hear strange sounds, and feel uneasy. Are these things real or in your head? And if Sparks has a question,
This is Joe the video game.
any food downstairs? This is you after every spooky stream.
I'm hungry. Any
I
food
hungry.
downstairs?
Who leaves their computer on, especially laptop? You
Me also.
Listen to these footsteps.
Yeah, also
Ollie
me.
also donated. Thank you, Ollie. So, are there any questions from them?
I'm looking.
Okay.
Sorry, that sounded sassier than it was intended.
I'm fucking.
No, it just
looking.
no. Just says that Sparks gave support. There ought to be a better way.
Ah. Well, Sparks can just and Ollie can just post their question in the chat on the Patreon if you'd like. Also, Quinn.
Why do we have a
The loudest
flashlight?
shoes. Why do we have what?
A flashlight in our home.
They set up my phone.
Oh.
My mannequin room. Love this.
Please, mannequin.
Why are that's I don't know. I also love the idea that we're just wearing our shoes.
I am looking at the feed, Luna Maria. I think it just takes a little bit for mine to refresh. There we go. Ollie said, would it be possible for you or Arthur/John to wish my friend Sydney happy birthday?
Happy birthday, Sydney!
Happy birthday, Sydney.
We heard it's your birthday, and fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah.
Fuck you!
You?
What? I mean, yeah.
You said fuck you.
I mean, fuck yeah! Ew.
Why do you sound so weird?
I got confused. I'm so used to saying fuck you in the show that,
What do you mean show?
well, in our adventures, I mean. Right? Right? Wink?
What are you winking at? What are you doing?
Happy birthday, Sydney.
He has to say wink because he can't. He
Wink.
doesn't.
I'll leave the front door open. It's
And
the safest
Quinn
place.
said, I don't have any questions. Just want to show my appreciation.
Aw, thank you, Quinn. Well, you
Thanks,
get
Quinn.
carte blanche as the
As the evening progresses.
As the evening continues.
This looks like a nice house. I can't help but notice.
I can't help but notice. Oh no! Now we got more donations. I'm gonna answer questions, but I realize I don't want to do phone messages. Well, maybe a few. I mean, we'll see. 'Cause then it's like cameo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Neri just says spoopy spoops time.
Yeah.
One Dynamite gal gave support and said,
Wink.
hey, question.
Oh.
Since I don't know much about the Cthulhu mythos / your earlier videos that are related to Malevolent, what made you choose the King in Yellow for John? P.S. I love you, John.
I love you too.
Honestly, I think the King in Yellow. You want to hear? There's multiple answers to this, so it really just depends on what mood I'm in. But here's the most brutally honest version. The King in Yellow is public domain. There's the sad truth version.
Nothing wrong with being pragmatic.
There's a lot of secondary reasons. There's a wonderful company called the Curious Correspondence Company, aka Mysterious Package Company. And years before Malevolent, I got a really cool crate from them, and all of it was themed around the King in Yellow. And that, oh, look at that guy.
Hi.
Is that a vampire?
Yeah, don't let him in.
I did miss what we're supposed to do. I think
Oh,
our
he
character
looks
said something.
kind of spooky.
He does
though.
look spooky. He looks vampire-y.
Wink.
Anyway, yeah. So I immersed myself in the King in Yellow when I unboxed that thing, and it was really fun. And I have a bunch of artwork on my wall that's King in Yellow inspired. But truth be told, I was kind of like, this will be a safe character to use for my own.
So fair.
Maybe I just go back to
Slate says, happy Friday. Thank you for the spooky streams. They always brighten my week.
that. Happy Friday.
Thank you, Slate.
Thank you, Slate.
And Magic Dance says, this podcast has me in a chokehold, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hopefully you enjoy being choked. I got.
I hope you like the chokehold.
You like the chokehold?
Enjoy.
What? Oh no! Don't make me do math on stream. It's embarrassing.
37.
Thanks.
Yeah. What are you?
Lion. What? Hold on. Really?
We got it wrong, so we got the bad ending, I think.
Whatever. Yeah, Slate also sent. So yeah, we got Sparks, Ollie, Quinn, Nary.
Yeah, I think I've got them all so far.
One Dynamite Gal.
Yep.
Slate,
Yep.
Starlight, and Magic Dance.
Oh, I didn't get one from Starlight yet.
Starlight, star bright, first star I
Or it's
see
possible that
tonight.
they've donated, but it's like anonymously or privately because it's not. I'm looking at the public feed on your
Oh.
Ko-fi.
Starlight.
But I'll keep an eye out in the Discord chat.
Keep an eye out.
Math on stream. Hi, Liz. I knew Liz would pop up.
Jesus. I've been playing a lot of the blueprints, and there's a lot of math in it. And
Yeah.
at first I was like, I can do this. And then I got to like 30 questions in and was like, nope. Hard pass.
You really like that game, hey?
I do.
How to get more sleep? Manage worries, reduce stress,
Reduce stress, probably.
oxygen.
What element is the chemicals? Oh, come on now. Oh, Autumn, that looks fantastic. Great job.
Very
Your art
cool.
is always very cool.
Thanks for
I also
sharing.
saw your like kind of Peppers inspired art on Tumblr, which was really cool. The one that has the gold kind of cracky look, which I think is
Oh,
really,
yeah.
really
The
fucking cool.
what do they call that? All I want to say is the Kim Kitsuragi, but I know that that's not
Yeah, it's like
Kitsuragi.
the broken glass, the broken,
Yeah, pottery that they fix
That
with
breaks and
gold or
comes back
whatever.
together.
Starlight just said no questions. Just want to send support and appreciations.
Aw, thank you.
Oh, Sparks says, okay, question, Joe, has there been a poem that you really wanted to include in Malevolent, but couldn't because it was written after Arthur's time? If
Yes.
so, what? If
there,
not?
there have been a few actually. That's a
tell.
great question.
Yeah.
I don't remember them now, but there were a few. I just kind of discounted them. And a few like sayings and quotes that I kind of wanted to sew in, you know what I mean? But that they didn't show up. So, off the top of my head, no, nothing. None come to mind. None. It's funny. I've been stuck a few times with anachronisms like that, like because of the date that I wanted to bring in, like songs that were just like a little too late. I was like, damn. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember the poem off the top of my head. But there have been.
Trying to catch Joe's attention is like trying to catch fish.
Which is the smallest unit of life? An atom?
Of life? A cell. Oh, wait. Yeah, a cell. AU.
AU?
Mm-hmm.
Blue whale.
Oh, no.
Who? Ah! That scared me.
Ooh. That got us.
You're my
I like the quiz.
jerk off station. It's like a bottle of lube.
A pile of towelettes.
Elephant reference. Eat the elephant. Eat the elefante.
What game are we playing? Asked Marimo.
Oh, I do have Tumblr. I use it. I never use it, honestly. What most happens is I'll either see through the grapevine, someone's like, oh my God, there's great art, and they'll link me the link. Or someone will be like, share a link to the Discord of it, and then I'll follow it. But it's almost entirely, I go to a link someone sends me.
Couple questions from the Ko-Fi. Thanks,
do it.
everybody. Thanks, Marimo.
Thanks, Marimo.
Marimo asked, question for the stream. Does John control the eyelids so he doesn't need to say wink, but he does anyway?
Wink.
John, canonically, you want to know the proper answer? All right, I'll answer this for once and for all. This is the proper answer. So, people have asked a long time, does John control the eyes? Does he control the eyelids?
Listen the fuck up.
This I'm going to say, and this might even make in the show. So, basically, when it comes down to it, it's like twice. That's it. So I'm not gonna. So that will answer that, and then I don't have to worry about it again. Okay, there.
Got it.
That's your proper answer.
Clip that.
Yeah.
Absolute O'Kelly behavior donated and asked, hello, I do have a question. I've talked a bit about this theory, but was Oscar potentially training to be an exorcist?
Oh,
He
no.
seems less shocked than most when he reads the bestiary, and that kind of supernatural knowledge isn't something that's taught in normal seminary / holy order.
No. Listen, if you want to make that an AU or like a fun thing, I'm in. But no. Check the living room. Let's do it.
He does mention that there was an exorcism attempt with Scratch and that he fell asleep, right? So he like
doesn't
tried
call,
to do it.
I don't think he calls it an exorcism.
No, but he tried to take care of it himself.
Yes, but I don't know. For some reason, I don't view the world in like an exorcist light. You know what I mean?
Speaking of which,
Wait, is he talking to us?
Keep your eyes open.
do you know what game this is, Harlan?
No.
Okay,
Stay awake or something? It's called
Great.
something awake.
perfect.
Someone asked me a question they tagged, but I can't see it. Tag Joe if you got a question. I think it was one spiky girl, dynamite girl. One dynamite spike.
We have a couple more from the Ko-Fi first.
Yeah, let's do it. Well, they did donate on the Ko-Fi, I believe.
Luna says, thank you for the streams. They brighten a rough week. Love the fun character improv you two do on them. Malevolent owns my heart. No question. Just do whatever you want and have fun.
Improv?
Thanks, Luna.
Are they trying to say that we do improv?
That's right, we do improv.
Who are you?
I'm this guy.
Oh, that's him?
No, I'm this guy.
Oh.
Who's this guy?
That's my name, Guy.
Should I leave then? No, Oscar, stay. I want to apologize for all that.
I'm Guy.
The time I tried to kill... What do you mean you tried to kill me?
I'm Guy.
Fuck this guy.
I found the tag.
Yeah.
One Dynamite Gal asks you, if John and Arthur were in the 21st century, what trashy TV show would they watch every Saturday night?
Oh. Survivor, maybe?
Yay!
They'd watch Survivor,
Because I would watch Survivor and they would hang out
and they
with
would
me.
constantly be like,
If that were us, we'd do better.
and then they'd eventually try to get on Survivor, and then they would. Hey, you were John and Arthur on Survivor. Hi,
Imagine.
my name is Arthur Lester. Yeah. Sorry, I have a voice in my head. I can't see, but he describes things for me, and I'm really excited to be here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tonight on Survivor.
Survivor.
I'm Jeff Probst. That's it. That's all he says. Oh, there's lore. Gilbert finally falls asleep.
I mean, it's
in
the
nightmare.
ending lore.
In the morning, he would rant about his experience last night. There were no signs of a home intruder or any stage paranormal event. Strange. They just called him crazy, saying that he was seeing things because of the lack of sleep he was getting. Thank you for playing.
This feels like someone's catharsis.
Yeah.
They just said he was crazy, but I saw something.
I promise you.
Are you awake? That's what it was called.
Faye wants to know, Joe, who was your favorite NPC on Dice Shame to Roleplay?
Nipika.
There was a French innkeeper in Noanar's Hold. I forget his name. It may have been Maurice. I really liked playing him.
I remember you based him on somebody.
The Gilmore Girls dude.
Oh, yeah.
The guy who works with Lorelai.
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't remember.
I forget.
Yeah. He was my favorite.
All right.
I want him to come back for sure. I also really, really like Zolkin.
Oh, there we go. Day one. My job had never been in such high demand. Michelle.
Yes,
Yeah.
Michelle.
No one told me. I don't know if they're going to say it in a second, but I remembered. A new exotic kind of tree had been discovered. Its price was sky high. The blood diamonds of the forest. No, not Luke. Not Luke. Michelle. All right. I'm Doran. Yeah, that was a fun NBC. And Prango.
Yeah, Prango's great.
Prango.
Jabbers says, first time donator, almost 5-month listener. Goofy ass, but can I get a hell yeah from Noel? If not, hope you guys have a great weekend.
Hell yeah. Hey, you do it there. 5 months, it's not so short time, you know. That's pretty good, you know. I'm doing pretty well where I am, and
Oh no. He died. Sorry guys. Cry
He
says,
died.
no question today. Just got a job offer in my chosen field though, so passing on the good vibes.
Oh,
Thanks, Cry.
congrats. That's fantastic. Who is that?
Cry.
Cry. Hey, good job.
Congratulations.
There's no reason to cry.
Neri asks, what songs did you want to include but couldn't due to them being in not being in the correct time period?
Oh, man.
Well, I mean, you've included songs that were not in the correct time
Yes,
period.
but like more
Yeah.
appropriate. I've mentioned it before, but the Aram Cacciatarian Adagio from Spartacus is like long loved classical piece, but I think it was like written in the 60s. There's also some songs on the radio that it's funny because as I couldn't introduce them, like Falling Out of Love, you know, you quickly try to move past it. You're like, okay, I'm not going to dwell. You focus on the things you can have and that you do want.
Exactly.
So it's tough for me to remember, but I love like my first email address ever, you know, the one that you make when you're a kid, although I don't think that really happens anymore. I think now maybe your parents do it for you when you get old enough, but like for Joe and I, our generation, and a lot of people here, you made the like kitty cat 12 type email, you know what I mean? My first email address had Sinatra in it because I loved Frank Sinatra. So it was a bit of a bummer when I realized, man, had I put the show 20 years later, I could have
Frank
had
Sinatra.
so much more of like, that vibe of music and that era of music. Like even the recording in general, like, you know, to have any sort of recordings in the show in the 1930s is like really minimal.
Anytime I think about that era in music, makes me wish that I could have been to a supper club.
Yeah.
Because
Could you imagine?
just getting all dressed up and being in the middle of a room with like live music.
Yeah, well,
and-
like when we were watching like Some Like It Hot, or like when Henry and I were watching Holiday Inn, or what's the non-racist one? Not Holiday Inn.
White Christmas.
White Christmas. When we're watching White Christmas, they go to like a supper club,
Yeah.
like in Florida, and it's just like amazing.
Sounds
Let's go dancing, girls.
exactly. I mean, we'd have to smoke.
I mean, listen,
I
if we were like 4'5", cigarettes is all we got. they're all short back then.
You would.
Oh,
Still,
he's a tall one, 5 foot
Still
4.
be 6'5".
Look at this giant, 5'8". Oh,
Oh. It's like the size of a softball.
Yeah. Marvin, it's easy. Just keep the show running for 20 years.
okay.
All right.
All right.
Merrick's Moon donated to the Ko-Fi and
Merrick's.
said, my coworker Valentine recently got caught up in Malevolent and is finally watching their first spooky stream tonight.
Ah.
Hi, Valentine.
My funny Valentine.
Wanted to see if you give them a little message from John. They're a John stan just like me.
My funny Valentine. I can't remember how the song goes after the opening.
You've got a lovely voice, John.
Well, thank you. It's from the creator, Harlan. He's pretty great.
Yeah.
Slade, I love that part. I'll come back to Valentine in just a second, but Slade posted a picture from
I know.
White Christmas.
Yeah.
And I like the movie. It's never been particularly like my absolute favorite, but it's a good classic. But Henry, when Joe's parents were staying with us over the Christmas holidays, he slept on our floor on an air mattress, and Henry and I stay up late and watch movies. We did it when they stayed for Easter too, and we watched Dead Poets Society, and he loved it. But we watched White Christmas, and man, and I know Henry will probably eventually listen to this, so
Hi, Henry.
I don't worry about saying this. Hi, Henry. I love you. But what a great memory that was for me, because he loved it so much more than I thought he would, and he loved that part. What is it? It's not girls. It's, what are they singing? They're like, sisters. That was so cute. And the movie's long too. It's like a 3-hour movie. I didn't realize. Anyway, love that. Appreciate you posting that, Slate. But anyway,
Valentine, thanks for liking the show. Tell your friends, and also, if I ever get my hands on you,
Oh no,
I will kill you.
whoa.
John.
Yes, John didn't like you. He does. I'm just being funny.
He's just joking around.
I'm just joshing.
Trinity contributed to the Ko-Fi and said, "Thanks for creating such a wonderful story. It's been my absolute favorite. I have a question about the bugs that attacked Oscar.
Ooh.
Are those from the mythology, or did you create those?"
I created
Asking
those.
for my sibling who's had brain rot over it for weeks now.
I created those. Those are entirely my own, as the show would come to say many times. Yeah, I wanted something inspired strongly by the, like, mummy beetles. You know those, like,
Scarab?
it's the scarabs that, like, but they're not really scarabs. The ones in the mummy are like movie monster scarabs, you know, because they go under your skin and they like that's not actually how scarabs are. And I liked that combined with something a little smaller and like that kind of moved a little more fluid. I really enjoyed creating a little bit of a creepy insect. I wanted something that also kind of like moved like shadows. Like you kind of had to like really hide from it.
They're very creepy.
Yeah, I really enjoy those creatures.
Bugs!
Yuck.
Bugs!
Every time I think about what happened to Oscar in season 4, it reminds me of Rock Thoreau, the cultist, the Canadian cultist. Because he and... Oh, well. You know what?
No one knows what you're talking about.
He made someone cut off their own arm.
Ooh,
Yeah.
hot.
Very, very gorily.
I always think of
Oh, Oscar, how I wanted you, but
Yeah, that's a good song.
now I'm here in the crux.
the song I always think about. Can I plug this hole? Can I stick my axe hole in it?
Seems like we're just drinking it.
Can I stick something in this axe hole?
Glub, 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 glub.
Oh, Oscar, like the tree bursts in snow.
Am I supposed to cut it down? No, I don't get it. Oh, I have to press spacebar.
Nice.
I wanted was to know.
New
Now
cool.
I'm here in that land.
Nukuome says, hi, 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 hi.
Hi.
I'm waving very excitedly at Sun because I just finished listening to Divisor today.
Ooh.
I need to know if he had an iPod, what would be on his playlist?
On Sun's iPod?
Yeah, I think so.
Jesus. I don't know. Probably like Gregorian chants.
Nice. I mean, whatever was left over.
Yeah,
from
but
the
like if he
fall.
had, I kind of imagine like if Sun was sat at a computer with like in a very dark, dingy room, like he's fully naked and he's like scrolling through
Naturally.
this like green illuminated text on like a black background of like, you know, just file names, and he's clicking through of like a library of all music. He would stop at Gregorian chants and feel like an orgasmic joy listening to it, like pleasure for your ears. Just him being like, "Oh my God, like this is amazing." I feel like that would be the level of, because it's not, the thing about Gregorian chants is it's like it like speaks to the soul, but it's not complicated, and I think that simplicity is like safe in a way. You know what I mean? Like to say the antithesis of that is like freeform jazz, where it's like many instruments all over the place. And like, if you ever listen to the soundtrack of like Punch Drunk Love or like a lot of free flow jazz, sometimes it's just chaotic to like a dizzying effect, like Dizzy Gillespie. You know what I mean? Like the idea that it's just all over the place, where you are just nauseous with music. And Gregorian chants are like the total opposite.
Meditative.
And to a degree, that quiet, meditative, singular note, I mean, it's harmonies, but like, is like the best kind of music for like a baby almost. Do you know what I mean? Like, and he is in
Make
a
a
sense.
baby go crazy.
Well, I just mean to say, like, it's like
We should show Marie some whacked out music
Some
tomorrow.
divisor.
Marie loves music so much.
yeah.
She loves to dance and she loves listening to music. So we should play
Put
her
on
some
Gregorian chants.
freaky music tomorrow. Great question.
Great question. Who are these losers?
Joe, who would win, Florida Man versus the Butcher? The Butcher.
Who's Florida Man?
I think it's just like a generalized idea of someone who's acting crazy.
That's what I thought. But there is someone on the server named Florida Man, so I didn't know if they were
fair.
talking about that.
Neri gave support on Ko-Fi. Thank you, Neri.
Like you know.
Thought of another thought of another question. Did you ever consider having other people voice any characters in Malevolent, or did you decide to do it all on your own from the beginning?
I've been tempted. Not tempted. I've felt obligated at times. But it's always been external obligation. I've never personally felt like...
Creatively, it was a good call.
Well, creatively it might be, but I've never felt... And I would say in different moments, it's been ego. In different moments, it's been like more analytical. Like, what do you call it? Like, objective, I guess, just means like the mechanics of making it happen would be more difficult. So in moments, it's been saying no has been that reasoning. Can't think of the word right now. Sometimes it's been ego, and sometimes I would say the majority of the time it's been artistic choice to be like, no, this is like kind of a special thing.
Not just that, but it's also really important for your workflow to be able to sit down and get.
Yeah, that goes to the second point.
Yeah.
That's like, to me, it's kind of a, I can't think of the fucking word right now, but just the idea of it being like more work or not as quick, or this is a path, is a real detriment. But I will still say that all of the times I even toyed with the idea, it's always come from an external source.
Can I just say that was the wildest sound effect for chopping something ever?
I didn't hear it. Who's this guy? He's a person tree.
I love that. We're going to chop him right down.
This is like the forest from, what's it called? The Halloween. You know?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
The lamp!
Oh,
Feed the lamp!
yeah. Over the garden
Over the
wall.
garden wall, thank you. You knew it.
The lamp.
Don't go in there!
More efficient to do the voices yourself. Yeah,
Stay
that's
away!
a matter of efficiency.
Plus I can do it. Look, I got my Christopher Lloyd right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it's always come externally. I've never genuinely sat down and been like, man, I really wish there was another person on this show. In fact, the most I've ever wished that way is like, man, I wish my voice sounded like this. Because to me, it's a passion project that I'm doing. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's like a musical album where you want to learn to play every instrument instead, you know? But good question.
I'm going to combine two people's donations.
Let's do it.
Jess
Thank you!
M supported and said donating for more crooning lounge singer John, oh my god, and Wolfgangapalooza gave support saying give us a little of That's Life, Harlan.
That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say. Riding high in April, shot down in May. I don't remember all the words.
It's good though. That was a little of
La
it.
la 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 la. That's
babe.
life.
That's life.
That was never my favorite.
What's your favorite Sinatra song?
Oh man. There's a lot. I always, Cheek to Cheek is great.
Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart can
Something.
soar
something.
so I can hardly speak. I've also loved Fly Me to the Moon. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, there's a new album, John Croon's.
I love it so much. Just slap a little bit of distortion on there and you're all set.
I did when we had a
Please be true.
yeah.
In other words, I love you.
With the orchestra.
Oh, yes. No, when I was in high school and we did the musical, we had to audition, and I auditioned with Stormy Weather because I always like that song too.
Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather.
I started too low. John Kearns, maybe. I like it. I mean, there's literally no like. But here's the thing. Okay, real talk.
I'm listening.
You get me in the studio for one day with 15 backing tracks done that I just need to sing over the way that Frank did. I would do it in a second. So we do a Kickstarter. John Croon's, right? Where I can hire a band, and they do all that work, and I just show up and I do the thing, and they take a cut of the profits. That's where we do it. I can even see the cover art now. It's done by one of the amazing artists here.
Obviously. There's so many. Oh no.
Whatever. These trees are fucking babies.
Yeah, relax, tree. Ren donated. Thanks, Ren.
Thanks, Ren.
Ren asks, would you rather be recruited for Sinatra's Ocean's 11 or Clooney's Ocean's 11?
Clooney's. Honestly, I love Sinatra's Ocean's 11, but like, it's pretty dopey. Like, it's like a, I don't even know how to say it. It's like a music picture in the way that it's like, hey, let's get a bunch of these guys into it, and like it there's a certain crowd that reveres it now because of all of the people in it, but it's a pretty stupid movie, the original. Like, I will say, I think the sequel is fantastic. I really like the remake of Ocean's 11. But like the ending of Ocean's 11, the original versus the ending of the new one, like night and day. Like it's like a comedy, the ending of Ocean's 11. They finally get the money out. I'm going to spoil the end of the original Ocean's 11.
Everyone get
if
ready.
anyone fucking cares. It's got Sammy Davis Jr. and Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra and the other guy, Joe, whatever his name is, and a bunch of others, and Danny Ocean or Frank Ocean. I can't remember if it's the same. Played by Frank Sinatra. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't be Frank. It's Danny
Isn't
Ocean.
Frank Ocean a musician?
That's why the Frank threw me off. But anyway, same premise, but way less tight. Just kind of like a little more messy. But they smuggle the money out in the end in a coffin, and then the whole twist is the guy in the coffin gets cremated, so their money gets burned at the end. And I always remember the final shot because the camera's like moving down the aisle of the funeral as the characters all realize it, and they're all like, one looks to each other, one looks to the next one looks to the, it's like comical, like it's like a punchline. You know what I mean? Whereas Ocean's 11 has so much more.
It's more sincere.
More stake in it, like more like. But I will say, Sammy Davis' song is funny.
Yo, 11.
Literally, but that's what I mean. It's like, compared to nowadays, it would be like, you know, I don't know, a bunch of popular singers that have like a little running pack. It'd be like a Spice Girl movie. You know what I mean? Which, ironically enough, I know Ren loves. So it would be like the Spice Girl movie. And then if they remade the Spice Girl movie,
Which they should.
and it was, but those Spice Girls weren't in it, and it was like a bunch of today's actresses, like Kate Blanchett and like
well,
all
never
these like
mind.
high quality actresses, and it was like the same plot but taken way more seriously. You may still look back on the original with nostalgia, but you wouldn't look back and be like, "That's a quality movie."
Sure.
Unless you're Ren and
unless
you're trying to
Ren.
be ironic. Yeah, I was gonna say. 'Cause
I
know
don't
you
think
like
Ren's trying to be ironic.
I'm not trying to be ironic. What I mean to say is, Spice Girls movie probably speaks to a specific point in Ren's life, rather than if Ren saw it now without any context. I don't know if they'd like it as much. You know what I mean? The same reason that the reason I watched Ocean's 11 original is because I like Frank Sinatra. Anyway, who knows?
Jagerman Jensen says, thanks for streaming Harlan and Joe. Unfortunately, I must go to work.
Ah.
But now I can look forward to finishing it tomorrow. Have fun, everyone.
Have fun, Jaggerman Jensen.
And Mango donated saying, donating in celebration because today is exactly 1 year since I've started listening to Malevolent.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thanks for listening.
1 year.
One.
Really, really, really wanted Zig Zig Ha.
Alone. Too Lazy said, first time watching a stream live in the bits of the show where you have to scream.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have to warn the neighbors or do you have soundproofing? Neither.
No, I don't do either. But it is funny because
Screams.
I would say 2 weeks ago now, maybe, I was doing a lot of screaming.
Yeah.
And I didn't think
some
anybody
reason.
was home. And then I like exited the booth and I heard movement downstairs and I realized that I think one of the little kids was home or both of them or whatever. And it was like
We are
blood
renters.
curdling. Well, I guess it would it was the end of 52 where Arthur is like horribly dying.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a death curdle, you know?
We're renters and we have the top half of a house and we have neighbors that have the bottom half of the house.
Yes.
And
Enjoy Roses of Envy, Part 6. Wahoo!
wahoo, enjoy.
Wahoo!
Um,
And if you really, really, really want to zig,
Rotten Little Fleas says, I don't know what's happening. I just woke up, but have some money.
thanks,
Thanks,
Rod Little
Rotten Little
Flea. You're so cool.
How are you doing? Queen says, what's one musical you think more people should watch, read about, or listen to?
Musical?
Oh no, the car's gonna try to kill us.
Party
What
poop?
the fuck?
Got a weird achievement.
John.
I don't see another tree.
I mean, that's a person.
Oh, that's supposed to be a tree. Oh, I missed. Hold on. Their face is weird.
Yeah.
They look like that JD Vance meme. Don't they?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like chubby faced JD Vance. Where he looks like a little baby.
Oh no, so we're...
I mean, I figured that was the twist based on everything that's happened. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Little Shop of Horrors. Les Mis is like the most, not overrated, but like rated.
acclaimed.
Yeah.
Rated.
Rated. We've talked about Repo. Cannibal the musical is good. Avenue Q, people know. I really liked Waitress the musical. But again, I wouldn't say that was underrated. Book of Mormon is very rated.
Good night, Ray. Thanks for hanging out.
Good night, Ray. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, Little Shop
Oh,
of
good
Horrors is
night.
great.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'm not really that hip on the musicals that are like, you know. Oh, Evil Dead the musical is good. Dr. Horrible was fun. Sing along blog.
Faces, I love Waitress so much.
Waitress is so good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of. At least none that come to mind.
I would love to see Cabaret live.
Yeah.
Very much.
I don't know.
Fisher said, oh, that's Fish.
It would be the Buffy musical episode. No, it would be the Scrubs musical episode.
They're both very good.
Both are very good, but Scrubs is more like diverse.
I don't know. The Buffy one makes me go,
Buffy, I think, has higher highs but lower lows. Because I don't like Spike's song at all.
no.
Remember? I don't even remember. It's like something me. It's like witness me.
It's very moody.
I don't remember. Whereas
But then
like,
there's the bit at the end. Heaven.
I don't like that song either.
No, but
It's
then,
cool, but it's like,
But then at the end,
don't say nothing.
they
It's like almost 30 years old.
I know.
But I think the Scrubs has got like some diversity, right?
Well, yeah.
Oh, you know what? Here's my underrated musical.
I'm listening.
South Park, Bigger, Longer, Uncut. I do love that. Unironically.
It's like the whitest, manniest thing you've ever said.
What? Shut up. So is Book of Mormon. How is that any more white manny? Book of Mormon is way more white mannier.
South Park, the musical.
They were up for an Oscar for their song.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just...
Blame Canada?
Honestly,
Blame
I'm joking
Canada.
around.
Blame Canada. But they also got Up There, which I legit enjoy.
Up there is so much room where babies burp and flowers bloom. Everyone dreams, I can dream too.
He's playing the piano,
Up
air
there,
piano.
Up where the clouds are ocean blue. I can be there.
Have you guys listened to the
without a
epic, The Saga? I don't know what that is.
there.
Do you know what that is? Epic, The Song?
I was
Saga?
mid-heart singing. I don't know what your question was.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I was just giving the people what they wanted.
What's the Epic, The Saga?
I don't know.
Okay.
But it's got Up There, Blame Canada, Kyle's Mom, which isn't really that much of a song. But it's got that big Les Mis tribute, a 3-part like harmony, which is also really, really good in that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also Tarzan.
Ooh, that's a good one. But is that... I guess it is a musical.
Well, I don't know. Is fucking Beauty and the Beast a musical? You know what I mean? Like,
True,
I don't
true.
anyway. This game sucks.
Fish wants to know if John had the opportunity and materials, do you think he'd pick up any particular art medium? Drawing, painting, writing, sculpting, photography? Or would he stick with music like Arthur has?
I don't think John's artistic.
I don't think so either.
And I think that's like, he's one of those people that probably would want to be and might get like angry that he's not, but I don't think he is. I think at the end of the day he would like,
He's an appreciator.
yeah, well, he'd be like, I want to try to write, and then he would, and he'd be really self-conscious and be like, whatever, it's trash, and Arthur'd be like, no, it's not, it's great, you know, maybe here and there. He's like, whatever, and then eventually he'd be like, maybe I'm not very good at this, and Arthur'd be like, yeah, but you're good at other things. There, you just wasted a whole season of Malevolent. God, guys.
You guys suck. Just kidding.
No, too far. Always too far, Joe.
Sorry. I've had a long week. It's felt long.
He can make art, but no, like, listen, part of it is like some people aren't artistic, and if they love making art, then they should do it for the rest of their lives. But if people aren't artistic and they want to be good at it, but they don't really have the discipline or interest in crafting their skills, that's okay too.
We had a whole spooky stream about this.
Yeah. And there's a great way. Yeah, he might be a good writer, but I mean, listen, like I said, it takes a lot of discipline to write, and I don't know if John would have that. I'm bored. What? But you got to keep writing. I don't want to do it.
I want to go to the movies.
I want to go to the movies. All right. This game is interesting, but I'm done.
Yeah. It's dumb.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so
it's
dumb. He's a-
Starlight says donating so Merrick's can hear Moon River be sung. Do you know Moon
Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday.
Oh, I went too high again. Too low.
We're after the same rainbow's end,
Starred Cuisine.
waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend. Moon River and me.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. We played this before?
I don't know.
Moon River, yeah.
Oh,
no, we haven't played this.
Rotten Little Fleet. Did you see that pool? They flipped the bitch.
What?
That's all I have to say about that.
The pool?
Mm-hmm.
They fridged the bitch?
They flipped the bitch.
I don't remember. What's that from?
It's from Clone High.
Moon River's cool. So cool.
Yeah, it's
Great
pretty
ham
cute.
comes to those who let themselves be conquered by ham. Little by little, they grow nauseated by ham and find it. This is an anti-alcohol ad.
Nice.
Which I'm into.
Yeah.
Basically, just said don't drink wine.
Cool.
Whoa. Okay.
I love it when they give you a tutorial for the most basic shit.
Admittedly, I'm confused. Add the oil. Oh, that's wine. Where's oil? Oh.
No, but where it's like use WASD to walk around. It's like I know. I'm more than 6 years old.
Mirepoix.
Choppity choppity. Oh, that's
Ooh.
satisfying.
Mirepoix. So you know we're in France. I guess we're in Italy, aren't we?
I like this game.
Choplamite.
Biperatonore, hey, fradarot. Hey, haha. Woohoo. Shmee, shmee, shmee.
Hydras posted, John and Arthur doing art together is just this. Is that David Tennant? Here, Harlan.
Yeah, that's David Tennant and Michael Sheen. That's from a play called
That's funny as hell.
Staged or something. Scripted. It's got a funny name. It was during COVID. They did a whole. It's like a play that takes place on Zoom.
I kind of like that people did that. They used the limitations
Yeah, I totally agree.
to improve their creativity, to like stretch in a way.
Yeah, I loved it.
Very cool. Are we finally getting Malevolent cooking episode? Yeah, pretty much.
Malevolent cooking, God's grace here today. Add the tortellini to the pan. Stir that shit. Plate the dish.
Eat. I will eat. Oh no! I ate backwards.
Oh no! Like you threw up? Or you put it in your butt?
Yeah. I ate through my butt. It was a butt.
You never know.
It was a butt dinner.
You could have.
Yeah, Host is great. Yeah, we've seen that. Remember Host? It was like a seance. Yeah.
I did like that one quite a bit.
Yeah, we both did. Boom, 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 boom.
Grab
boom,
the
boom,
onion,
boom, boom, boom.
celery, carrot from the shelf and add them to the pot.
It's called mirepoix.
Make a mirepoix.
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 Actually, this would be what? They're gonna do like a little, whatchamacallit? Like a thing. Grab the onion curiously from the shelf. Okay, this is a mirepoix.
This is great. Top.
Yeah. Are there any other questions from? We got 2 lazy donated.
Ollie asked.
Queenfish Starlight.
Yeah, we got all those, I think. Ollie asked if you could cast the Malevolent characters as Muppets.
Someone did art.
Yeah, I think that's what they're referring to.
Yeah, I liked it. Was it Fozzie as Arthur?
I could see it.
Oh.
He's the like bear guy, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Waka waka.
Oh no, are we adding him to the pot too?
I guess so, Fozzie.
No, Fozzie was John.
Kermit, this is quite the, don't worry about it, Fozzie. We're just going to make a little alien stew. Alien stew.
Oh, I didn't close the door. Yeah, that's it. Kermit and Fozzie.
It's good.
Which I should do. I've been wanting to do it for a while. Pour the broth from the pot into the pan. Bon. Pour the tomato sauce into the pan. It's a nice cooking simulator. Right in the notebook. I think I shouldn't have skipped the other ones. That looked well written.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. I'm human.
Live and learn.
Can't read them now. Gotta skip all of them.
Alien flesh.
It's true. Tom Hiddleston in a Muppet stage play was so Arthur Lester. I love Muppets. Oil to the pan.
Delicious.
Chop an onion and add it to the pan.
So we're doing like experiments on alien flesh.
I think we're trying to reach heaven.
But it's cooking version of.
Where's the garlic? Come on. Oh, more meat?
Good night, one dynamite gal. Have a great
Oh, good night,
sleep.
One Dynamite Gal. Thank you again so much for the donation.
Thank you for the donations. Top, 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 top.
Give me those insides. Give me your innards.
What do you think that is? Like a liver, maybe?
Probably. I mean, it's alien anatomy, right?
True. So it's like a grunkle.
It's like a liver.
It's
Liver and onions.
Jumanji. How do you feel about liver?
I don't know if I've ever had it. I'm not afraid of it.
I mean,
Oh, is this guy going to be out now? Oh, he's dead.
he's dead. Sorry, buddy.
I'm not sorry.
We had to eat you, though.
I wanted to. Only this guy was Mr. Faust.
Delicious.
Oh, rotten little flea, thank you for the donation. Rotten little flea, how I like thee.
Rotten Little Flea works really well in the song Moon River.
Yeah. Rotten little flea. Yeah, it's got a meter. Good meter to
Good
it.
meter.
Chop the meat.
Are we doing like a tartare situation?
I don't know. Grab the bread from the shelf and slice it. We're all using the same knife. Yeesh.
I mean, I don't think we've washed our hands once in this whole game.
Oh, we're making like a pate? Oh, it must be the liver. Yeah, white wine with alien? Really? Rotten little flea, you got a question?
I looked and I didn't see the donation pop up yet. It takes me... Oh, hold on.
All I really want is zig.
Hee, what's Jeremy been up to recently? I miss him.
I forget how Jeremy sounds. Is it like this? I think it's kind of like this. Oh, everything is going real good, fellas. I've just been, well, I found a tiny little farm out in the woods, and been practicing my cooking, just normal cooking. You know, nothing special. It's not like an alien came and did something that would be weird. I definitely haven't eaten any sort of alien heads or anything like that, so don't worry about that. Beyond that, I've been normal. Say, apropos of nothing, how do you eat a brain? Would you just like eat it raw, or would you cook it, or something like that? Anybody?
I mean, first you have to kill the creature that it comes from, and then you have to let it sit and rot for a few days.
Of course, you gotta rot the meat just a little bit.
You gotta rot it, and then...
Happy to help. Anyway, beyond that, it's been pretty good. Oh, thank you, Flea. Arthur showed me the art that you made of me, and I really appreciate it. It's spot on. Really like it. He's still looking over my application. I'm not looking over your application. Oh, Mr. Lester, I didn't see you there. Yes, you're hired, remember? No one let us not hire you. Oh, right.
There was a great outcry. People were very upset that we even considered not having you as part of the
Investigative services. Yeah, I'm willing to do anything, Mr. Lester and Mr. Voice in your head.
His name is John.
Right, John, yeah. I'm really happy for you.
happy for us.
Just happy to be part of it, Definitely gonna do everything that you need me to do at any point that you need me to do it.
Jeremy,
Yeah,
Oh.
Mr. Lester.
what are you eating?
Oh, nothing. I cooked this myself. It's just a little bit of you never had cow's brains?
Cow's brains.
Cow's brains.
Yeah, you take them and you cook them up. It's a nice way to use every part of the meal.
Is this really how people cook brains?
I'm enamored by the game. I got distracted. It's very difficult to follow instructions in a game.
I'm in awe of your skill, frankly. Remembering a random voice from like a month and a half ago while you're cooking alien brains and improvising.
Here, enjoy, Mr. Lester. All right, I'll take a bite of these cow brains.
Battered, fried alien brains.
Arthur? John? I see the stars. You see the stars?
They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. They whisper 1,000 words into my ears and seem to lay soft kisses upon my skin, like from the belly of a deep wood. Oh, good. You liked it.
And then I shit my brains out.
You ate them all. I didn't realize you were going to eat them all. I kind of just wanted you to, try one or two. But if you want to eat them all, that's fine too. Sorry, you put them in front of me. I figured you wanted us to eat the dish. No, it's fine. I totally could get the brains back. I'll be right back. Oh, shit.
Did you say something?
No, everything's fine. I'll be back. You go wait in the other room. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Folks, I gotta ask you a favor. Did you see a dead gray little thing walk by here? Because I'm worried that maybe the thing I was killing and ate is not there anymore. What do I do now? Better use the bucket in the cellar for something. Hello? Mr. Alien Dude? Please don't kill me.
Oh, we did have to poop. That's funny.
Why did we have to poop?
Because we ate a bunch of rotten alien brains.
Well...
Oh, maybe we're so obsessed with eating the alien meat now that we're going to eat the recycled alien meat.
In desperate times.
Ew.
Don't worry, Mr. Lester. I got another meal coming up for you.
I don't like this game anymore.
What, you wouldn't eat a shit sandwich? Oh, Mr. High and Mighty, all of a sudden it's too good for you? Would you just wait for a second? You haven't even tried it. Let me just shut this door. It smells great in there, Jeremy. Yes, of course. 1 second, please.
Oh, no, everybody.
All right. You can't get in trouble if
Chat,
Mr. Lester never
no.
finds out about this. Okay? Come in, Arthur. Oh, it's edible.
We ate the poopy
It's
bread.
totally edible. Depression era meal.
No, no, no. Key says, walked in just in time for poop eating.
I see God.
Wow.
But what a catastrophe. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't feel so good.
Oh, no, I bet we're going to eat us.
Cut out our own stomach.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, just gonna... Gotta feed Mr. Lester. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. That's the way to do it. Oh, boy. Okay. Got my little arm here. Just gonna have to wait. Mr. Lester, please just wait. I'm gonna make a good meal for you and John and everybody and Oscar and all that beautiful, beautiful stuff you guys have got going on. Jeremy, it smells like shit and blood in there. Is everything okay? Everything's great, Mr. Lester. Don't fucking worry about it. Just gonna eat all this. Self-cannibalism.
Mm-hmm.
There's a name for it. I forget what it's called.
Autophagia?
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Couldn't it have a cool name like
Jeremy?
Cannibalism?
Acacia Adams says, thank you for Malevolent. It's fully consumed my mind. Currently playing this live in my dispensary while I bud tend.
Whoa.
I hope your customers liked it when we ate our own poop.
Appreciate Appreciate it. Party on. Let's continue to cut up our own body.
And then Rotten Little Flea just said, absolutely freaking amazing. I haven't laughed so hard in ages. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm so glad. Jeremy is canonically going to be part of the show, so we got to spare him.
Are we cutting off our own head?
Yeah. Oh, look, you can see him in the blood mist.
Oh, that's scary. I liked that game. Very weird.
100 out of 10.
Yeah.
I love this game.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the best games I played since... No, I think this is the best game I played since Still Wakes the Deep. I know we fucked around through it.
You mean like itch games and stuff?
No, out of any game since Still Wakes the Deep. Like, since we
That
played...
you played on stream. You have been loving Blueprints. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Blueprint still has its faults. For this, fucking love this. This was so good. And I would bet if I went back and actually read those passages...
Yeah.
Just from skimming them, the writing was beautiful.
Yeah.
Really, really loved this. This was fantastic. 10 out of 10. Great job.
Great job. Who made this?
I don't know.
Whoever you are, good job.
Great job. You good, Jeremy? Thumbs up.
Rebecca says Jeremy has to canonically eat his own shit in the show or I'm never listening again.
I already do. Rebecca, I'm not... Oh, fuck.
Thanks for joining us, Jinx. Have
Rebecca,
a great concert.
I'm not convinced that you listen to the show.
What game was that again? Says Justin.
That was called Cucina Stellata, which I think translates to starred cuisine.
Kitchen, maybe? Cuisine?
Well, it says starred cuisine. I don't know. Wow.
Very cool.
Wow. Let's play Old Friend. Like that song.
Sarah, Small Void, said, I didn't have the visual because I was in my basement getting laundry and the audio only was so wild without visual context.
Oh, there you go. Well, the way to do it. All right, let's play language. Wait, no. Stop. I don't know what this is called. Let's just fucking do it.
Use headset and turn off the lights for a better experience.
Oh no, that means they're going to try to jump scare you a bunch.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Wow, look at this. Wait, we've been in this house before.
Cucina is kitchen. Thank you. Vindicated.
Watching Kasoa really makes me hungry. I don't know why. Okay. Guess I'll check the fridge for something to eat. Oh, he's a streamer. God, why can't someone make a game of me streaming? Remember, we've had this layout before.
Yeah.
There was a few games. One of them was like we had to take out the trash a bunch. Remember?
Yes, someone was saying that you sounded like Markiplier when you were playing that game. That's the guy's
That's right. Welcome back to... What is this game? Looks like it's something crazy. Oh, there's a streamer. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Thought that was me for a second. Yeah, okay. Let's play this game, I suppose. Remember... Markiplier t-shirts are...
He doesn't chill. I'm just being a dick.
Luna says, that is the most I've laughed all week. I love you, Jeremy, and also Arthur/John. You're a king for eating whatever is served to you.
I don't know who those characters are, but I'm definitely here playing for you guys.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, who are you?
I'm Jeremy.
This is... My name's Markiplier. I don't know why you're here. This is my stream, and I have 10,000 people watching right now, so maybe don't hang out.
I'm just gonna sit down. I'm not feeling too well.
Why aren't you feeling too well?
I just ate a shit sandwich.
You just ate... So you just ate a shit sandwich? Oh, boy. Okay, well, you do what you have to do. This would be so much funnier once Joe knows how Markiplier sounds.
I have never watched
Because it'll be so much more... hilarious.
Does he have his wife sit behind him on the couch? And
No, streamers
watch him
don't do
play?
that because they're not cool like us.
Yeah. We're so cool.
Hi, Fish. It's a cool name.
Hello?
Time is fading like us supported
It's
you on
John.
Ko-Fi and said, justice for Jeremy.
Hi, it's John.
John, really, after all that happened?
I know I've got no right to ask, but I need a ride to the office.
You ghosted me for months now. You're asking for favors. I eat one shit sandwich for you, and then you never answered.
I wouldn't call if it wasn't important. A client file it's on my desk. I will lose everything.
That's my problem. Why?
No, but I'm out of options. I'm sorry, Jeremy.
Fine, but don't think this fixes anything. I still have shit on my breath.
I know.
Ew.
Believe me, I know.
I gotta back up, John. Need my key to open the car. Oh boy. Papa do.
Anyway, here I am streaming. Hey,
Hey, are you John the Markiplier?
a little bit of both. Can I be both? Jarkiplier.
Okay, let's go. Going to the car. Boopy doopy doo. Wonderful. Time is fading like us. Thank you for the donation. And thank you, Luna. Any questions from either of you?
I read them already.
Oh.
Time is fading like us. Justice for Jeremy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
Whoa, Marshall Moss. That's good.
Cool.
Those look great. Phasmophobia. Who's that? Is that John? Man, this is like a medley of other games, right? How many
Yes.
games take place in shopping
Absolutely.
centers?
Yeah.
Look at this.
That one wants to come home.
What do you think
with
I'm supposed to grab? Oh, I guess that, eh?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking hilarious. Can you make out any of these? No. Look like I got scared, but I actually just had a cold twitch when I did that. He's gone dead. It's been
Looks
3.
like he's laughing. Right?
Yeah, this feels like one of those like just used assets from other games to make
100%.
a game that's gonna be garbage. But I reserve judgment until someone tells me to judge something harshly. And then I
Look
will judge
out.
it harshly.
Mm-hmm.
Harshly. I need one
Oh,
more
wow.
chip, one more water, one more milk, and one more cereal.
That's quite the shopping list.
Yes, well, it's my weekly shop.
Chips, milk, cereal. Sounds good.
Mm.
Time for some cereal after, maybe.
Markiplier. Hi, that's how I sound.
That guy looks like he eats a lot of
Protein.
ravioli from a can.
What? That guy?
Yeah.
That's Markiplier.
Does he like ravioli?
Probably. Who doesn't? Who fucking
Does he
doesn't?
look like a ravioli boy?
Of course he does. Who's not a ravioli boy? Did I get everything? I need another box of cereal. He's the one who, like, he's making a movie out of that game we hated.
Which
Iron
one?
Lung? Was it called Iron Lung?
Oh, yeah?
The one where you're, like, at the bottom of the sea.
He's making a movie out of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, water. Iwawa?
People not knowing who Markiplier was makes me feel old.
No, Joe doesn't know him because she's not.
Because
She is old.
I'm older than that.
Yeah, that's. You have no idea.
You don't even
You have
know.
no-
how-
you don't even
Are we
fucking
witnessing Joe's
know.
enlightenment to Markiplier? Yes. Is
No,
it
she's
Mark?
not gonna. Nothing's gonna change. She's not gonna watch him.
Oh, no, certainly not. But I'm becoming more.
She got me.
Educated.
Why would she watch another boy play games when she got me?
Truly.
I can do what Markiplier does.
Oh, that came out of nowhere. Oh boy.
How do you know?
Because I've seen him.
Which streams have you watched him play?
Cultural osmosis.
Oh,
I've
okay.
seen like clips.
Sure.
I don't enjoy. Listen.
You don't consume any of the media that you produce.
I
really.
do not enjoy. Yeah, that's fair. Actually, I don't watch. I don't listen to audio dramas, and I don't watch streamers. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy picking out people the entire time like Doughboy and Queen and Scooter and Hydrus and being like, that's right, Slate. These guys they can't do that. They're too big. You know what I mean? And like their face is always on the camera, which I always hate. Which I get it because he's an attractive guy to some people. To some people. My point is, like, I don't like that part of the game. I don't mind playing parts of the game, but I don't like that part of the game. You know what I mean? Oh, Jesus.
It would probably make the streams more popular if you put your face on the screen, to be honest.
I don't think that's true.
I do. Hey guys, sound off in the chat. Would you be more likely to watch more voraciously than currently?
I don't get why.
If you saw Harlan's face and reactions and stuff?
That makes no sense to me, though.
Because people like seeing a human face.
But when I'm playing a game, I want to see the game.
Yeah, but it would just be little in the corner. Nope.
Look,
everyone's
see?
saying no.
Because they know.
That's funny as shit.
You just like me. That's your problem.
I am married to you and want to see your face. Jasper says absolutely, but they're the only person that's...
Oh, there you go. Do a poll.
The only person that said yes. Oh, Marshall said yes.
How do I get in there?
Marvin said no, so no.
Yeah, Marvin gets ultimate rule.
That's so funny.
No, but I think because they listen, and this is not against me. I know I'm attractive. I don't care.
The lack of face adds to his mystique.
Oh.
Okay.
That's true, though. Imagine me trying to pull these voices, and you see my
Yeah.
face being like,
That would ruin it.
right?
Harlan just made a stupid face.
Well, they don't know that joke.
No.
You miss out on that jokes. And think of all the secret stuff we get to do. Secret and sexy. That
What?
no one ever sees.
Oh yeah, all that stuff that we get to do. For sure.
Don't play dumb.
I'm get to play however I want.
I don't get this point. Okay, get out of here.
Joe already sees Harlan's face anyway. I get like a negative 3/4 profile of him though because
Not if I
he's...
sit this way.
Oh, I like that. But that would hurt your neck after a while.
Yeah, I'm just being funny.
Yeah.
I'll be your hero. Sarduthian donated. Thank you. And Snip73.
Should I check the thingy?
Snip73. Hut.
Guys, I'm wearing my new t-shirt today and I really love it. It's got a picture of a possum on it, making like a scary possum face.
Oh, no.
And this is not today, fascists.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm glad you wore it. Originally, you were like, it's too big.
It is big, but I like it.
I like it.
Listen, usually I'm team black tank top. You know that I am.
We don't like fascists, though.
That's the thing.
So, what's more important, a black tank or fascist?
You need to put a mirror on Harlan's monitor so you can watch his face while he plays. It's like how people do when they're watching their babies in their cars.
I can be your baby.
You are my baby. Snip73 said, this stream has cheered me up and made me laugh too much to not show some appreciation. Y'all are great. Heart emoji. Thank you so much. What?
This story is hilarious. I'm so glad. This is going to have a hiding mechanics, too, so we're going to give up on this in about a second.
Yeek.
But we just got a call from someone named Jake, and they were
Great.
like, because remember we drove John to the office?
Yeah.
And they were like, what are you doing? John's been dead for 3 weeks. Like, literally, it's like probably the oldest ghost story in existence. I would bet. Yeah. What do we do now? Hide in the closets.
Someone said post the link in chat. I will. It's an Etsy shirt.
I'll
so-
allow watching Harlan on camera so he can shake his head when he disagrees morally with something that's happening malevolent, so I can know when something bad occurs in the show. Perfect. Agreed. All right, I'm giving up on this game. Sucks. What was that even called? Old Friend? I don't even remember. Let's try Red Finger. So it's called Red Finger, everyone.
Very good.
What do you mean, Red Finger? Ha ha ha! It's me, Red. No one here listens to Dice.
Shardothian said, "Hi, thank y'all for Malevolent and the Call of Cthulhu games.
Ooh.
Been listening to them nonstop." And then I think that's a heart emoji, and it says, "Harlan, has anyone ever correctly guessed a plot point that you'd been planning to include in Malevolent before, or was there any theory you saw someone have that you wish you could have included?" It's a
Great
good question.
question, and yes to both. Definitely people have called it before, and either I changed it or it's too late, and I'm like, "Dah." Especially later, because now there's so many people that listen that it's just like a scatter shot, which I always find funny. Like when things happen in Malevolent, people will be like, "I called it," and I'm like, "Yeah, but you also called like 50 other things."
Yeah.
Like there's a difference between someone being like, "I am sure this one thing is gonna happen," and them being right about that. To me, I'm like, "Hey, good call." But if it's like a bingo card of
The
like,
shotgun
well,
approach, where it's like,
either John dies, or he lives, or he gets his eyes, or he doesn't get his eyes, or he gets his body, or he gets a part of a body, and then one of those 7 things happen, and they're like, "I called it." It's like,
yeah.
no, you didn't. You just listed all the available options.
But listen, we love when people get excited about
Oh,
this show,
listen.
so.
Oh, it's amazing. But
Thanks for hanging out, Starlight.
thanks, Starlight Starbright, first star I see tonight. And then the other part of the question was there something I wish I had included?
Yeah.
Yes, but not so much. Mainly just because I like commit to what I'm monogamous in my story ideas.
You're monogamous in a lot of ways.
I am, but when it comes to like, you know what I mean? When it's like, this is the idea that I love, I just kind of run with it, you know?
Whoa, Quinn made a whoever made this bingo card, thank you. French Joe, Blood versus Piss, Poop Jokes, Jeremy, Charlie mentioned, hashtag boy life is the free space, John singing, Joe and Harlan duet, audience having no idea what game is being played.
I mean, that's just standard, though.
very good.
See, that's what I mean. that's the
You're going to get bingo
the
every time.
expectation.
Every single time.
This is a rubber goose, not a duck.
Squeak.
Very cold and refreshing water. Hold the switch. Hold to switch.
Oh,
off
Queen made the
light.
template. Great job, Queen.
Okay. This is a 3 kilogram button. Hold to move the elevator. What is this game?
And is it going to make us eat a poop sandwich?
Yeah, because if it doesn't, what's the point?
Then why even?
Great template, Queen.
Yeah, great job.
Great job.
Great job.
Absolutely. Tim and Eric.
You sort of fell off
Awesome
the
show.
Tim and Eric ball, hey?
No.
No.
I never followed
You were
Tim and
watching a lot of it with Marie.
I finished it like multiple times.
I know. And then you stopped watching it.
No. I just started watching something else.
You never stopped watching.
Okay,
You
hold
only
on.
add.
To finish a book doesn't make you fall off the book.
Yeah. Why did you stop reading that book? Because
Because I read it 3 times.
So you fell off the book.
I don't understand your point.
Anything that you like, you need to be doing all of the time.
I am on my second rewatch of Peep Show, so that works.
Yep. Do you have a clear monologue in your head either all the time or a lot of the time?
No.
No, me either. I'm not a head talker.
No, I am a head talker sometimes, but not all the time.
If I talk to myself, it's out loud.
I do a combination of both, but like to me it's also for a specific reason. Like if I'm feeling really down, I don't know, what am I supposed to do? All right. And I'm having a really tough
Brain moment.
having a really tough brain moment
Mm-hmm.
and I can't get out of it. I do find talking out loud helps, but if I'm in a place where I can't, I'll definitely have like the mindset, oh G1, I'm so stupid, of like, you know, saying something in my head, like, okay, like you're overreacting, you got this, relax type vibe, you know what I mean? So I will, but it would be purposeful. It's not just ever running monologue. Mainly images, I would say.
Yeah. I think my My brain mostly talks to me in emotions, like feelings.
I would say mine's mostly images.
Yeah, that's what Fish said. I think mostly in pictures.
Same. That's my vibe.
Yeah, Key. I think in vibes. Same.
Oh. Oh.
Do we die?
Yes. Cool.
Oh,
concept.
what about the Apple visualization type, Harlan? When you think of an apple, are you able to visualize
I'm
it?
number one, probably.
Yeah, you can like spin it around in your head and stuff.
I think so. I don't know. If I think of an apple right now, no, maybe like, I don't know, anywhere from 1 to 4, I suppose.
I think I'm about a 2. I don't think I'm strong enough yet. But you can practice.
I'm strong enough
well,
yet.
yeah, you can like train yourself to be better at visualizing stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough to sort of say. Should I
Yeah.
turn these lights? Can't see him in the dark, idiot.
Little Stars gave some support on the Ko-Fi and said, no question, just wanted to say hi and thanks for creating something fantastic.
Aw, thank you, little stars.
Thank you. It's really nice that you guys are donating tonight. Thank you so much.
Yes.
You definitely do not have to donate in order to enjoy the stream and hang out with us. But if you feel
does help.
like hitting the like button,
That helps too. But
That
you know what I mean?
is
Like,
great.
people do like Twitch subscriptions and shit like that, but we don't fuck
So
with
true.
Twitch. Like, we were on Twitch, but Ko-Fi is the exact same, except it's easier for us to like feel and plus Ko-Fi is plus Twitch is like weird. You know what I mean?
Marvin visualizing an apple and then he posted a picture of an orange.
Classic Marvin.
Classic. What a guy.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Oh, Marvin.
I used the Marie voice when I was talking to one of my coworkers
Oh, no.
yesterday,
You
and
gotta
I
stop
got
it.
so embarrassed.
I know, it sucks. When you're a parent, those of you who may be a parent, who knows, you'll know. You do
adopt mannerisms that would be embarrassing in public.
Yeah, kind of like a baby talk of your daughter or whatever. You'd be like, oh, you got the poopy bum. You know what I mean? And if you don't check yourself,
You're gonna wreck yourself.
you're going to wreck yourself. Especially
So
with a
true.
8-year-old boy, because we all like doing it.
Absolutely.
It's the M6.
So I hope you guys all have some fun plans for the weekend, or if not fun, then relaxing. But if not fun or relaxing, at least tolerable.
Joe, I thought you meant the old Marie.
Oh yeah,
Parker?
Parker. No. A real life Marie, baby Marie. She's 1.5 years now. It's crazy.
She's a fucking asshole.
I'm gonna.
This game's cool, but I get it. I'm going to switch it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm gonna post.
Whoa. Picture of Marie?
Yeah, but it's safe for the internet.
Oh, you know what you should do? Blur out her face. Because there's that ability now. Did I show you it?
Yeah, you did.
Which picture
I
do you want
think
to
it's
go?
AI though.
Do you want... who cares if it's blurring a face?
Look, I'm posting a picture of. I'm posting this picture.
Which one?
This little one.
I can't see it. It's the back of her head?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
This is Marie's hairdo. Just a little curl at the very back. Oh, it cracks me up so much.
I was going to post the cokehead picture, too.
Oh yeah, that's good. Now we're just posting pictures of our kids.
No, whatever.
No, shut up.
How did this work before?
I
there we
don't
go.
remember. Yeah, the tiniest ponytail possible. I need to get little tiny elastic bands to make it work. She's very, very bald on top still. Nobody cares.
Oops. On my phone, I just had a picture of Marie, and the option was feature this person less. Just like the humor of
Fuck
like.
you. Get out of here. That's good.
I forgot.
What?
There's a picture of Marie with her face blurred just for safety, but also I took a picture with a Snapchat filter.
This is so funny.
And here's Maria. It's a tiny man. That doesn't say anything about my Snapchat, does it? I don't think so. I made a dummy account anyway this morning, so.
That's funny as shit. Oh my god.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's so dumb.
I mean, you can't figure out what she looks like. Not that I don't care that much, but I don't know. We're getting too popular to the point where, like, 5 years ago I wouldn't have cared about showing pictures
Oh, absolutely.
of our kids. Now I feel weird.
In her boy band era.
Man, though, how great must it be for the trans community to have access to, like, Snapchat filters?
Oh my god, for sure.
And I don't mean that in a demeaning way. And frankly, I'd love if people agreed or totally were like, no, that's a super ignorant point of view. Because to me, like, there's a few filters on there that made me look like a
I feel like it would be very
female presenting.
affirming.
Well, this is what I mean. I wonder, although, maybe that's a naive take. I don't know. That could be also like
Well, I mean, you and I are both cis. So
well, that's what I mean. It could be also like no, that's a really ignorant point of view. So maybe I'll phrase it this way.
correct us if we're wrong.
Is that a cool thing? Because to me, that seems fucking awesome.
Chris says, nah, for real.
Okay,
and then
cool.
Just a Bunch of Rats says, yeah, gender affirming.
Yeah. Man, that's so cool. Could you imagine having that when you were younger? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
again, I I've always felt like I was born the way I am. What's
You were
saying?
assigned the right gender.
I was trying to
at
quote
birth.
a what's her name song, but yeah.
You were trying to
Born This
be
Way.
Lady Gaga
I was
just
born this
for
way.
1 second.
Well, just because it was easier to put someone else's words in my mouth than to try to articulate my own. But if I was not, man, would that have felt so good. Like, you know what I mean?
Wow, lots of people sounding off in the chat agreeing with you.
Okay, good. Because that's what I thought today when I was slipping through it. I was like, man, this would
Wolanite
fucking
said,
rock.
nah, I once had a filter give me a beard and I wanted to cry happy. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And Fish says, yeah, I actually remember using them before I ever started testosterone to go ahead and see what I might look like. I still save those pictures and they were pretty accurate to real life results.
That's fucking
Very
awesome.
cool.
That's wicked. Harlan's character creation wasn't bugged. That's funny.
No.
I just got lucky. It was just on the thing. Although, oh my god,
What?
why
Everyone
does
buckle in.
the fucking gaming community suck so much fucking dick?
I don't know,
Because
man. It's so true, though.
Oblivion came out,
Oh, no.
and I've been playing it.
Yeah.
And I didn't even notice, but the character creation has, instead of male female, it has type 1, type 2.
Great.
That's it. Just type 1. That's the only difference. So you just choose what body you want. And I went into the discussions on the Steam page to look
And
for answers
everyone
to
was
like a
having a
puzzle
fit.
that I was trying to figure out. I was like, how do I get to that thing again? I couldn't remember. And the amount of fucking babies
Ignorant neckbeard.
whining at the pettiest fucking dumbest shit. I was like, I mean, embarrassed is too strong a word, or too light a word. I was just like, oh man, I wanted to message each fucking comment and be like, for fucking real, like, what are you?
Go
Anyway.
find one social
Touch a
issue.
blade of grass.
Yeah, that
you
you
fucking loser.
actually influences anyone's life
I mean,
ever.
but to me, I cannot fathom why that even matters in the slightest. And they're like, fucking Oblivion
Traditional
gone woke.
values.
I'm like, but there's nothing that takes away from you. There's nothing that diminishes anything about the way you play the game by doing that. There's literally no downside. And the amount of people upset about it, it's fucking...
It's because they're hateful.
Of course.
And they are being made to feel uncomfy.
Of course. But I was just reminded at how horrible people are sometimes. And how stupid people
We're
are.
fortunate enough to surround ourselves with people who aren't fucking idiots.
Yes.
So it's kind of shocking when we
I
are
shouldn't say
confronted.
shocked. I was more just like, I can't even. I don't even know what to
Yes.
describe. Was angry, I suppose.
Tom Myris says all the people throwing fits over pronouns and top surgery scars in video games, like they aren't completely optional. Absolutely.
Yeah, this
Like,
is what I mean. Who cares?
Get over yourself.
Oh my God, who cares? It's yeah. I mean, I get it in the fact that it's pathetic, but I'm embarrassed to
exist
be a
in the
human.
same
Sometimes.
reality as those people.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
get a fucking life. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh. I again, of all the things to complain about.
It's because the liberal woke left are
fucking
coming in and
bullshit.
ruining my hobby.
Yeah, ruined your hobby,
Yeah.
you fucking whiny.
They had to remind me
shit,
that
baby.
the world isn't full of people exactly like me.
Oh my God.
And
But that's not even the fucking thing. Because even if you have that ignorant point of view, the fucking terminology is the only thing that's changed. Like, you're such a fucking stupid
it's
piece of
because
shit.
they're so insecure that if they can't refer to themselves as a man's man
You know
at
what?
every turn, they
No.
feel
I'm done saying it's insecure. You know what it is? It's fucking stupidity. It's dumb. You're dumb, okay? If you can't understand, if you can't sympathize, if you can't empathize, if you can't just fucking not care, it's not because you have morals, it's not because you're conservative, it's not because you believe, it's because you're fucking dumb, okay? And if you can't get with that, it's because you're fucking dumb. And the reason you don't realize it's because you're fucking dumb.
true.
Because ignorance and bigotry and all that negative, horrible shit that's existed is it comes from the dumb fucking people. So guess what? If you got a little seed of doubt in your heart, if you got a little seed of hate, if you can't stand the fact that they don't see me on TV, it's because you're dumb. It's because you're fucking dumb.
I agree.
And if
Peppers,
that bothers you, guess what? You're dumb.
Peppers came in and just said, "Are we shit talking people?"
I'm yeah, it's because you don't have and not in like a pitiable way, like in you know in like you're just a dumb fuck.
Yep.
Fuck you. Anyway,
Chat's obviously popping off. Say it louder, Harlan. Go off, King.
who are we killing?
Yeah.
What is this?
Loving
loser
ally
doing?
Harlan. Absolutely.
I'm tired of that.
Oh, I was
Liking
gonna be
Oblivion though.
You want to go to bed?
No, it's only 10. I mean, a little bit more, but I'm supposed to find light bulbs, I think.
We will though.
Fix the light in the laundry room. So maybe there's another way to fix it. Anyway. Oh, so that's it. It's hold a light. Don't need a light bulb. Oblivion is fun though, the remake. I like kind of played the original. It's funny because I got into those types of games at Fallout 3, and when I got into it, I remember Justin being like, "Oh yeah, I loved this when it was Oblivion," and I was like, "What the fuck's Oblivion?" And he was like, "Oh, check it out." I think he lent me the disc on like PlayStation. Just imagine if laundry was that easy to do, just one big chunk.
God.
I played it-
kingdom for chunk laundry.
I played it for like a few hours and I liked it, but I never really finished it. So it's kind of nice to get to go back to Oblivion totally new. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Felt really nice.
I got a couple of comments, but first I wanted to say Luna Maria says, honestly, Harlan, I love how you're so against the legacy of Lovecraft and your story would make him shit himself. I hope you become more popular than anything that stupid little fuck wrote.
Me too. Thank you. I actually was speaking with a lovely person. They did an interview for their audio drama review website. Anna, I believe was her name. God, I hope so. I think so.
Chunk laundry.
Anyway, it was very nice. And we were talking a little bit about that too. And it's always nice to remind people that I hate Lovecraft and that he's a piece of shit. Because I do think there's a lot of people out there, weirdly enough, especially because a lot of podcasts can be American-centric. And I feel like being an American, it's almost more of like a like a bad decision, not a bad decision, but like a questionable decision to speak out against someone like Lovecraft. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a little bit more radical to be not an asshole.
Yeah. yeah. That's
Yeah.
a great way to put it. As an American, that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
That could be wrong, but it feels like even the people that I respect that like are, you know, in similar industries are less like vocal about that stuff, which I listen, and I don't want to be that vocal about it either, because to me, I also am like, listen, I'm not a political commentator. I just make my shit and have fun. But I have seen other Lovecraft shows be like, yeah, well, I'd rather not weigh in on that. I'm like, why would you just not weigh in on saying very easily? It's not political to be like, yeah, that guy was a racist piece of shit. So anyway, sorry, you had a thought. And
I'm so pro.
Oh, I was talking about the interview. I was just gonna say that it was nice, but anyway.
We got some more Ko-Fi donations
Oh.
and questions.
Oh.
Queen asks, firstly, thank you, Queen. Queen asks, any recommendations for folks trying to find cost-effective sound effects for podcasting?
Fuck.
Malevolent Autopsy is getting funky with a new season, and
Ooh.
all those free sites can be rough or filled with AI. Who is this?
I don't know. I think free sound is one. Honestly, there's a lot of free ones on YouTube that you can, if you have a subscription, you can just download from YouTube, or you can just rip from YouTube, and they'll say like Creative Commons license, like free to use or whatever like that. Beyond that, honestly, if I was doing it now, I would probably spend, and a lot of my, you know, shoulder rubbers, the idea of doing your own sound effects was daunting at first, but I'd probably do a lot of my own sound effects now too. So easy to say that now, but tougher one to start. So freesound.org I think is one.
Cool.
BBC also, there's a lot of free ones. Yeah.
Fish donated saying, hi, it's me again. Just wanted to say how much I appreciated the reveal of Kane's wager and how much it makes sense for his character, especially with the context of Nyarlathotep's relationship to Azathoth. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you. I was really pumped about that. I was really excited
Very
about
dope.
that, because I remember seeing a lot of people kind of pumping around and being like, oh, I bet Kane is going to try to wake Azathoth and blah, 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 blah. And then I was excited to kind of alley-oop and be like, oh, you think it's wake? Nope, it's Badam. Kill. Although I did see someone linked me to a Tumblr comment that was like, and we were just kind of ranting, and they were like, here's a bad take, and the person was like, fucking Malevolent is so stupid, Azathoth's not sleeping, da, 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 da. But like the cool part was like all the comments were like, shut up, dude. like no one was on this person's side. It felt really nice, because again, like, you know, it's my own world, it's my own version of Lovecraft. We're taking it back, and haters gonna hate.
So true. I love that you're giving all of this over what's happening on the screen.
I like
right
the
now,
way he's
which
holding
is-
his hands. Look at his fingers.
I mean, his
Like,
fingers
they're broken.
They're woobly.
It smells good in there. What are you cooking? Steak. Can I have some? No, just a little bit. Not my problem.
Okay, bye, dude.
Bye, buddy.
Pudgy Kookaburra gave support but did not put a question. So if you are in the Discord, please tag me.
I like your name, Pudgy Kookaburra.
Pudgy Kookaburra. Queen donated asking
Thanks,
a
Queen.
Mal question. Voice acting Kane's lines in 52 is some of the best I've ever heard when writing.
Oh, really?
Did you need to revise his lines at all, or was it easy? How long have you fully understand his motivations? And any lines you had simmering for a long time?
Definitely the I'm gonna kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else was written when I wrote it, so no simmering lines. I did have to cut some of his stuff just for timing, because it all had to line up with the wager.
Should listen to Ren's interview with Harlan. I know you're a patron, Queen.
Oh, Queen's heard it like 3 times.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you talked about some of how you acted Kane.
I don't remember. Be interesting to release like an uncut version without the music, just of what. Well, I would.
Oh, yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to do it, but.
Yeah. Faye donated saying, thank you so much, Harlan and Joe. The past couple of days have been bad brain days, and the stream helped a lot.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Faye, and thank you for contributing.
Yeah.
And Chicken donated. It's spelled CHYKYN. Chikine or chicken?
I think it's probably chicken.
Probably chicken. Just wanted to support and say I love how supportive and wonderful both of you and this community are. It's nice knowing there's so many cool people in the world.
Aww.
Well, you are also contributing to the
You
cool
cool one
people
too.
and community. So thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll release a Great Old Ones cut. It's tough because it's like kind of just undercuts a lot of the moment too, and doesn't add that much. I might release the script so like you could read it. Maybe that's more likely. But to go back and do all the work, I feel like it would just lessen what you see.
Mm-hmm. Scribble says, I'm laughing so hard about how Harlan is yeeting the items across the game. Yeah!
Lie down.
Sweet.
Don't need to get under the blankets. Never do.
Mm-mm. Oh.
There he is. Hi, Smiley. Yeah, bloopers don't really happen. Oh. Bad ending. What?
We didn't check the house. 2 bad and 1 good. Well,
Okay.
not bad.
All right, one more game.
Yeah, one more game.
Okay, we still got a bunch left. So how do we do this? We'll let everyone vote. Mr. Magpie's Harmless Card Game.
Good.
Project Night Call. Replay. Run Before He Knows. The Prototype. Don't Feed It. Ignited Entry. Or 11 o'clock.
Any of those stick out to
jumping
you?
out to everybody. Oh, in the meantime, listen to this fucking song. I'm gonna mute our mics. Everyone, listen to this.
The flame is flickering, reflecting in your eyes. You take no notice of its light. The light too heavy in your hand, will it suffice to take you through another night? Is in your skin is already peppered with far too many scars. You say again, this too shall pass. You trust the voice inside your head, it leads the way you call a friend. But how many things are left unsaid? The shadows call. Don't let the darkness claim your soul. Swear that you'll stay the only master of your fate. A shadow will guard, has scarred your mind, possessed your sight. A friend or a foe? Will he be your guiding light, or will he be the one to bring you to your fall?
Isn't that fucking incredible?
I love that
So that
much.
I saw a bunch of people saw it on Instagram, and I saw it on Instagram too. This is by Rowan. I don't want to give their last name, but wandering.jackalope, wondering jackalope, WONDERING.jackalope, JACKALOPE. Posted that the other day, and I don't know, tagged me or something, and I heard it, and I was like, holy fuck. Not only is that
Gorgeous. Mm-hmm.
but it's
All
unique. I love
inspired.
how it evolves. Like, I love the bridge. I love how it goes up, but also the tone in which they sing and the way the guitar, I fucking loved it. Listening to it like nonstop. And they sent me a link to it because I messaged them. I was like, can I have an MP3, please? Like, I would love to hear this. So give them a follow, give them a shout out, be like,
Thanks for being so talented.
thanks for being talented or something. I don't know.
Thank you
Give
for
give them a little love just to say, hey, we saw you or whatever.
It is so cool to generate something creative and put it out into the world in response to having received something creative.
Yes.
I love that exchange. And that's why I think fan art is so cool, and, you know, fics and whatever other thing that you were inspired to make. And this music is exactly that.
Yeah.
So fantastic.
100%. I unfortunately didn't get permission to share it, but they posted on their Instagram publicly. So
Well,
so
it's not
I feel
like you're
fine.
saying like download it here.
I know. I don't know. If they get mad, we're all in the same boat. Okay. So just there you go.
It's everyone's fault.
Yeah, it's everyone's fault but mine. Anyway, so gorgeous. Rowan, if you're listening to this, fantastic job. Yeah, I wanna hear it.
The final game of the
Oh,
night,
thanks,
I believe,
Queen.
is Don't Feed It.
Fuck yeah. Queen MVP.
Yeah. Thank you, Queen.
Really appreciate it. Okay. So there we go. Yeah, post your malevolent poetry, yo.
Absolutely.
We got places all over the server that I frequent and dive in to take a look when I want to read some poetry and shit. So if you're worried to get buried here, post it there, because those are always the best places to do it. But, you know, sometimes it's just a gamble too. I mean, I imagine there's been tons of cool shit like that I just haven't seen. So this was total luck. But man, what a lovely voice too.
Oh
I
my
really
God.
love that.
So talented.
Reminded me of Sybil Bayer a little bit.
A little bit.
You know what I mean? Like the haunting kind of like
It's a really interesting textural quality.
feed it every day, always during the day. You're not my mom.
Don't tell me what to do.
Paper. You and I went the same direction with it. Shut up. I'm gonna feed it. I don't have to feed it every day. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Got another donation
Oh, let me take a look.
from Key. Feed the hole. I get it. It's a metaphor for poop.
Key says, I just wanted to throw my thanks onto the thanks pile.
Aw.
Anyway, really enjoy these streams. Some of my fave stuff. Thank you for your support, Key.
Oh. Well, listen, for those of you who have poetry and music,
There are lots of places on the Discord, whether
Well,
it's specific to Malevolent.
there's also, listen, keep your ear out over the next year, because we might have a special event coming up, a mysterious event that we will speak of when we get closer to the date.
Wink.
But, you know, you might want to be collecting your poetry and your original songs. I know Graham has done an original song, and for all that kind of stuff. For no reason. Just keep it on the DL. Luna donated again, too.
Aw,
Thank you,
thanks,
Luna.
Luna. Yeah, just put it under your pillow.
Luna Maria.
Luna Maria.
Luna Maria. Every time I hear your name, I always think that. Luna Maria. How could you? To your father.
Luna says, okay, one more donation. Because your speech about speaking up in an era of growing fascism that wishes all people and stories that aren't centering straight white cis men would disappear. Your voice is so powerful, Harlan. It means a lot to me as a bi immigrant Latina. You speak out.
Oh, well, thank you.
And then in the chat, Luna says, I love how you guys say it.
Oh, good. Because I was just about to say, oh no, after such a nice comment, and I'm here going, Luna Maria. I think it's beautiful. And I
beautiful
so
name.
appreciate it. And listen, we're nothing, you know, literally. We're just having fun, doing what we can. All of this exists because of the way that you all
Interact.
have interacted
and
and
hang out with
embraced
us.
it. So, you know, we are human, imperfect beings that
God, so much that.
have faltered, will falter, will fail many times. And
We are all human.
yeah.
Oh no. Sometimes we all eat a poop sandwich, and
Sometimes
that's
we all
okay.
eat a poop sandwich.
We will
Sometimes,
forgive it.
Sometimes life is the poop sandwich. But maybe it's because we want to see God. Or alien God or whatever that thing was.
Yep.
Imagine this being your life. This would suck.
Truly.
I wake up every day and I feed the hole and I go back to bed. Capri Sun Unhinged. They donated to Capri
Oh,
Sun.
I thought you were just
No,
declaring.
just that. This reminds me of that other game that we played that had like moths in it. Remember? We had to like feed the moths or
Yeah, a
something.
little bit.
I don't know.
Oh, Queen says the audio's way too loud to hear you guys when those events happen.
Oh, sorry. We just won't talk during them.
Yeah. Oh, Capri Sun just said, first time attending a live stream, love Malevolent and love you both. Thank you so much for your
Aw.
support and thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you so much. Wait a minute.
We
It said
tried to-
don't feed at night.
Oh,
It's
true.
like a gremlin.
Good memory.
Good memory to you. Damn it. Should I go back to bed then?
Probably. We try to spooky stream like every other week, kind of. Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me Seymour. Yeah, we try to stream like, what were you saying?
Like every other week, kind of vibe.
Really depends.
Depends how we're feeling.
Depends on if we
what's
have
going on in
any.
our lives,
Depends on how stressed we are or sad we are.
or if I'm working.
Or if Chris is coming over.
Yeah, we're gonna see Chris tomorrow.
Our
I'm
one friend.
Stoked.
When our friend come over.
When our friend is over. Friend Chris.
Hi. All right,
We
I'm
have more than one friend.
Do we though?
Yeah.
Maybe two.
Erica.
Erica doesn't come over.
No, but she's our friend. What are you talking about?
When they come over.
Oh,
Maybe
a come over
Ash.
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have one friend and I have one friend, and then we both have the shared friends. Which is the same two, just crossed over. Uh-oh.
Our kids are our friends.
Our kids are our best friends.
It's nighttime. Don't be whole.
I have to feel whole. It hungry. Man, I'd kill a man with a hair lanyard for some soft pretzels. I just read that as I'd kill a man with a hair lanyard. And I was like, you hate it that much?
Wow. So rude.
I have a confession to make. We were talking about soft pretzels 2-3 spooky streams ago. And I've still not had a soft pretzel. Hello? Daddy? Reminds me of that Vine where like the little kid looks up and goes, "Mommy?" or whatever, and the girl turns the camera and she's like, "I'm not your mom."
I
Remember?
don't know that Vine.
Oh, I know that one.
But listen, Harlan,
Daddy?
let's make pretzels tomorrow. Let's make that tomorrow's quest.
Or
and
buy
mission.
pretzels? One of those two. I think we can make them.
We can absolutely make them.
Marie's first pretzel.
Yeah. Oh, Maribel says, "Lol, yeah, I've only got one come over friend, so I feel that."
Yeah.
Right? There's nothing wrong with that.
We only have
And
one
then
friend.
Frivolous said something for which they should be arrested, which is, what is a soft pretzel?
Oh, Frivolous, a soft pretzel is the most beautiful thing in the world. It is a pretzel
Soft, hot,
that is soft
studded with salt.
and hot and salty.
Delicioso.
Should I throw myself in? Probably, right? Is that the ending? Let's do it.
Yeah.
The end.
Meat.
Meat.
Ooh, cool.
Well, that's a cool picture.
Doughboy, not poetry, but more of the work in progress I posted last stream. Still got to fix up the hand and fire.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Dope as fuck. I
Should I
love
call Peter
that.
Harlan? Hasn't gotten a soft pretzel yet. That's awesome. I am basically a pet.
You're my pet.
Oh, baby. I'll take that.
Oh my god,
Oh,
key.
that's a
That's
soft
it.
pretzel.
We're making them.
It's basically a big, soft pretzel.
Thank you for that.
Well, do we still have pretzel salt left over? We must.
I'm pretty sure.
I remember
we
buying a
do.
bunch at one point.
Oh my god.
Salt does last a bit of time.
Salt lasts.
Do you remember when we had soft pretzel and beer in Germany?
Yeah.
During
we
the
had a soft
day?
pretzel every day.
Yeah, but remember the first one? We were out walking with Alex, and I can't remember where, some sort of garden area. And there was like a vendor, and he was like walking by because it was like normal. And we were like, hold on, what's that guy got? All right. You're not cool, game.
No, we didn't like you or that.
If you think that's cool, you're not cool.
Okay, listen though. About the soft pretzel thing, when we landed in Germany, we were met by Harlan's friends, Alex and Jenny. And we told them that we had a plan to eat a soft pretzel every day we were in Germany. And they both looked at us like, what are you talking about? And I was like, because pretzels are kind of like a German thing. And we just want, and they were like, I guess, like, they're like kind of.
Bavarian.
Fucking everywhere we go, there's a pretzel. Like,
Yep.
we had zero trouble eating a soft pretzel from a different place every single day.
I just want more now.
And I thought it was so funny that they were like, well, yeah, I guess sort of.
He's just being cute.
Yeah, I know. They were so good, though.
So good.
Let's go back to Germany.
Period pretzels. Germany, I would go. I'd
Germany?
go most anywhere now.
Germany? I would go.
Germany? I would go.
I would go.
Germany? I would most definitely go. It is a wonderful, wonderful place, you know?
That
Lots of
reminds
dancing
me of my
and
family.
music and things I love, like pretzels and Germans and Autobahn. I'll always remember, because the guy we saw, so the person, my friend in Germany, who lives in Germany now, whose name is Alex, I met him because he was an exchange student that stayed with me when I was about 15, 16, 17 years old. And I'll always remember because he's this, he was this scrawny, short glasses, very typical square-faced German, very serious, quiet. He was a violinist, so he was very like prim and proper, and everything was, yes, oh, thank you, yes, I appreciate it. Thank you. It was very kind, very sweet. And I was in a band at the time, and I had longer hair, and I was cool or whatever. But I always kind of thought, man, this kid's going to be a dud. And I remember, like, the first time we did anything was, like, the second day he arrived. And I think we had, like, a gig. And I was like, did you want to come? He's like, yes, great. And of the two things I remember during him, like, the first week he was there, this was one. And we're driving to the show, and we're on the highway, and we get stuck in traffic, and the highways up here are awful. And I'm just making conversation, and I was like, hey, but they got the Autobahn in Germany, right? Like, you can go as fast as you want as in a straight line. And he just goes, yeah. And he like looks at the window and he goes, fucking Hitler. And it was like me and my brother and like two other bandmates, and everyone just fucking broke out laughing. And he did it like fully intentionally. And then the other thing I remember, that like the next day we ordered a pizza, and we got like an extra large, and he was like, the pizzas here are humongous. He's like, this is an extra large. This would feed 2 families in Germany. He was like, this is too big. It was so funny. It was so good. And then obviously, like, by the year over, he was like ordering extra large pizzas with us every time. Those were the days.
Really, really nice guy.
He's the sweetest. I love him so much. He's one of my favorite people in the world. And I have like a bunch of like home videos that we filmed together because that was like the height of my movie days.
I should text him tomorrow. See, we were talking about you.
I should. It's cute. But anyway, that is it, I think, for the spooky stream. Oh, Silly Lad says, hey, Jonathan, I don't know if you remember me from last stream. Of course we do. You're a silly lad. But I literally just finished episode 52 and I cried. I'm so sorry, but I'm glad. I did intend for that. So there you go. I hope you. Oh, Liz, thank you for the donation. If you have a question,
I'm gonna look right now.
You get the last question of the night. But until then, thank you everybody who helped, who donated. That was amazing and so special.
Yeah,
I really
thanks,
appreciate
guys.
it. And I hope we entertained and answered some questions.
Oh, Liz just said thank you for the lovely stream and keeping me company on my drive into work.
Aww.
I wish you well. I wish you no coag problems. I hope all of your analyzers are up and running
No MTPs?
perfectly.
MTP?
MHP depends on whether you call it transfusion or hemorrhage. But,
Fair enough.
Fair
enough. Ooh, Scooter, great art.
I hope you don't have to do any calibrations tonight.
Or calisthenics. But yes, have a great night. If you're a patron, Monday evening, 6 o'clock probably, next chapter of Malevolent. And if you are not a patron, Da Capo live streams on YouTube. Oops, that's going to be a mirror. I went to my YouTube and I was like, why can I hear feedback? When does it premiere Da Capo live stream in 4 days, April 30th. So that's Wednesday. So Wednesday at 6 p.m. we will be live streaming Da Capo for the casual audience, and then it will be released on every platform so you can hear it. So it'll be a lot of fun. Ghostly Jen's here. Hi. Had a rough couple days. I'm so sorry. But this community is wonderful, and we're all lucky and excited to have it. Dude, I love last chapter. Hella traumatizing. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And if you are a patron, you shush about Da Capo.
Yeah, you don't say shit.
You don't say nothing.
Remember the blood oath.
Or season 6 at all. But that's it. All right. Have a wonderful night.
Good night,
Have a wonderful
everybody.
weekend. And as always, we will see you around the table.
Bye.
Bye.